Hey everybody, I am getting ready to crank my car and we're going to hear a little bit of a different sound because it's been sitting a few days and it's been a little bit chilly outside, and Classy Lady gets cranky in the cold. And I don't mean like easy to cranky. I mean like she's in a bad mood. We have aching joints. Classy Lady has an aching carburetor. And so it's a little bit difficult to get it cranked sometimes, and I have to make sure that I keep my foot on the gas. Anyway, I'll show you how to do that. Okay. Let me get my key. No push start in this baby, right? All right, so one of the things that's really cool about this car is it actually includes the original cranking instructions. And it has one for a cold start. Cold engine, fully depress accelerator pedal and slowly release. Don't just yank your foot off of it. With foot off the pedal, crank the engine by turning the ignition key to the start position. Releasing when engine starts. Yeah, no duh. If engine starts but fails to run, repeat this procedure. When engine is running smoothly, approximately 30 seconds, the idle speed may be reduced by slightly depressing the accelerator pedal and then slowly releasing. I mean, it even goes, and then it tells you about extreme cold, but we are not doing an extreme cold crank today. Just a little chilly. All right, so I got to put my foot down on the floor. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is off. All right. Oh, Lord, she's dusty. Ooh. Uh-oh. You hear that? She's pissed. She's also a little bit low on gas. I don't go by what the gauge says. If you're at half a tank in Classy Lady, you're almost out of gas. So, and it floats a little bit. So anytime it gets anywhere close to half a tank, that's how I know it's time to fill it up. Now, the way my dad taught me how to do this, if I take my foot off of it, it dies. I just depress it just a little bit to kind of keep it going at that idle. And if you listen for the engine, there's a little rhythm that goes with it when it's when it needs to be run a little longer. A lot of people will do that and rev it. No, don't do that. Because you're flooding the carburetor with more and more gas. What it just needs to do, it needs to warm up. In other words, giving it a little time to warm up. What does that sound like to you? Doesn't that sound like a woman? I think it does. I don't know. Classy Lady likes a slow hand and an easy touch. So these old cars are just like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you have an older car, let me hear about it in the comments. And if you enjoy these videos. Thanks. Have a good day.